In perspective, the most basic concepts are the viewpoint and the sightline. The viewpoint refers to the location of the observer, while the sightline is a line from the observer's eye to an object. By arranging the viewpoint and sightlines in a painting, it is possible to convey the relationship of objects in space and create a sense of depth. For example, by placing the viewpoint directly in front of an object and having the sightline be perpendicular to the ground, a one-point perspective effect can be achieved, creating a sense of distance and size in the image. These basic perspective concepts are crucial in art, adding depth and dimension to a painting and making it more vivid and interesting. To draw a cube in one-point perspective, the following steps can be taken. 1. Draw the cube. Draw a square in the middle of the paper, and extend two parallel lines to each side of the square to create a flat surface. 2. Draw a line from the center of the square to the viewpoint. Draw a line from the center of the square to the viewpoint. 3. Draw lines from each corner of the square to the viewpoint. Draw lines from each corner of the square to the viewpoint, intersecting with the line drawn in step 4. 4. Connect the intersection points. Connect the intersection points of the 4 lines drawn in steps 4 and 5 to create the one-point perspective of the cube. 5. Add additional lines. After establishing the basic framework of the cube in perspective, additional lines can be added as needed to create a more realistic effect. Monocular perspective is a painting technique used to create a sense of realism and depth on a canvas. In monocular perspective, overlapping cubes are a common painting scene that allows viewers to perceive the distance and positional relationships between different objects. When painting overlapping cubes, artists must consider the size, angle, and position of each cube to ensure they present the correct perspective on the canvas. For example, in a scene where 2 cubes overlap, the front cube may partially obscure the back cube, which the artist needs to consider when drawing. By using monocular perspective techniques skillfully, artists can make a flat image appear more three-dimensional and realistic. Overlapping cubes are a common painting scene that can create a unique visual effect for viewers, making objects in the picture look more three-dimensional and realistic.